Alright, so last time we met, we started up the Taken King content, and it looks like I have a quest at the tower. I was not instructed to go to the tower, but we're going to go ahead and head there and see if anything is there for me to collect. So we're going to go ahead and destroy all the stuff that I don't need, that I got for beating that last quest. So unfortunately, a lot of the stuff is just useless to me. Alright, looks like we're heading to the tower finally. Jeez, how long can it take? How much dead air does there need to be? Goodness, I didn't talk that entire time. How rude of me. Okay, so I love this year 1 gear I'm wearing. It just looks so good with the Ascendant Plane shader. Who's got a mission for me? It looks like Cade does. Cade, what do you got for me, buddy?
There's the Guardian I've been looking for. Look, only way to stop the Taken is to get you on the Dreadnought.
I've got a plan, but we need some specialized kind of gear. Lucky for all of us, I've spent years prepping for special circumstances.
We need a stealth drive. I've got one hidden in the...
Cade, what are you whispering?
Nothing? Nothing. I'll contact you in the cosmos.
Huh.
Move it or lose it, man.
Yes, sir. So we got to complete the mission Cade Stash. There's a secret on this one. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Get that little bit of Cade humor in here, because Cade's pretty awesome in the Take a King. He's pretty funny. Oh, I believe that the the April update content is now available to me since I started the Taken King content. So Cade Stash. Send a colony ship to the Cosmodrome in search of Cade's lost cache. So, launch the mission and let's go. I love the way the ship looks, but if it were to lose the little wing tufts on the top part, it looks so much better.
Turns out Crota does have a father. His name is Oryx, and he's come all this way to kill you. We're not gonna let him. Oryx controls the Taken from a Dreadnought near Saturn, but we can't get close without a stealth drive. Lucky for us, I hid one at the top of an old colony ship before I got roped into the Vanguard.
How do you know it's still there?
You better hope it's there. You won't survive the Dreadnought without it.
Okay. Cade's Stash. You know, I continue to boast about how good that Vestian Dynasty is, but I have yet to equip and use it yet. So we'll go ahead and do that and show off this awesome weapon. Okay, so Taken Vandals can do that. They can pop a Ward of Dawn.
Four arms, wear cloaks, smell real bad.
Not fallen. Taken.
Thought we'd have more time.
Yeah, everything hits a bit harder now because they are endgame enemies. But yeah. There's just a new type of enemy that recycled the models. That's kind of lazy. But then again, it works.
How bad is it?
Taken everywhere. Fighting the fallen.
Earth's gonna look a lot like Phobos if you don't find that stealth drive.
Sepix Prime.
Okay, you're gonna find a vault door. There's a trick to getting through it, so let me know when you're there.
Well. I wonder what the trick
The door's
was.
already open, Kate. We're inside.
And the flux grenades didn't detonate? I gotta get out of this tower.
Sometimes you just think to yourself, nope, not today. And that's exactly what you do. So you avoid the
What are
fight
the chances the
and
elevator's
kill
still
yourself while
working?
you're at it. Splendid. That is
We're heading up.
100% what I meant to do.
Kate, when's the last time you rode this elevator?
Relax, it works fine. But stand by for a resurrection, Ghost.
It's kind of weird. It looks like that they hold a clip, but I don't think they do. It's interesting.
From this height, I can pick up taken
Oh,
energy
boy.
rates throughout the Cosmodrome. You know I was here, looking for you when the first Fallen crews came through. It started with one skip. A few months later, the Cosmodrome was theirs. The Taken had done it in hours.
Oh, so he was here.
How do we find your stealth drive?
He's been looking for me for a while.
There's a bridge from the tower to the ship. Took me days to get it working. It's a little unstable, so watch your step.
Cade, someone moved the bridge. Destroy the controls.
Yeah, that's the Fallen. Probably trying to keep the Taken off their backs. See if you can reroute the power.
There's still an active feed moving through those pipes overhead. Guardian, if you find the source, I can patch the
Yeah, you
circuit.
can see the pipes.
Once you get the bridge working, my stash is in the ball on top of the colony ship.
We're still waiting for details on this plan of yours, Cade.
Yeah. Give me a second, Guardian.
Okay, hack this. Once it starts to move, I'm gonna show you a trick. And hopefully I don't die this time. It sounds like I've done this before, but I have died doing this before.
Alright, back in business. Hey, the bridge is already moving.
Yep.
I get to the top of the colony ship where
Yep.
I left my stash and watch
Sometimes I
yourself
can
on that
get
bridge.
all the way to the other side of that bridge before it touches the place I was going to, because the middle of the bridge falls.
Any advice on which way to go?
Yeah. Oh,
I just kind of phased through that. I'm amazed that the PS4 can render such good quality textures up close. Far off, it cannot do anything. It's just so terrible. Those are airplanes. I mean, come on. It's just bad. So we'll go ahead and give ourselves a little fight with the Taken. Give you a little taste of what it looks like. Yeah, I remember the first time I met these guys, I was so confused. Because I was playing Patrol on Cosmodrome. I was very, very new. I had my codes and everything entered in, so I was playing on Taken King. And then, there was a Taken event that started, and I was like, oh my gosh, what's up with these blue guys? I was playing on a different television, and the colors are different on each display I use. But I was playing on a different television at the time. And, it just blew me away. I had never seen anything like this before in a game. Ooh, goodness. That was close. That probably sounded very feminine. I'm gonna have to come back and listen to that in the replay. Get rid of that guy. As I said, there. Hey. So I'm finally completing these bounties I got like on my first time I got bounties for the Taken stuff. See, now we're reaching a point to where there are fallen in here. So the fallen are trying to defend this hole that they've dug for themselves. Not today. From the Taken that are working their ways up. It's kind of interesting because the Taken are not bound by celestial bonds, I think is what it was. And all they have to do is just phase through stuff, which is why they're able just to teleport. It's interesting that they have to climb up the place instead of just saying, I want to teleport up here. I wish I had a Gallarhorn rocket round here. So the first, should I say, the first, I haven't done Prison of Elders yet, at least on camera. I might do that next episode. You get, every time I've done it, at least my very first run ever, the first run you're able to actually do, you get a guaranteed exotic at the end in the chest. Since the April update's out, that may not be a thing anymore. Because that's how I got my last word and my first truth. Because the truth was the first exotic I got ever. Okay, so this drag that's all that left? Yep. So we're gonna go ahead and pull out our ghost and take a look around. See those vents right there? Well, they can go bye-bye. And, oops. And then go up here. Alright, and then we crouch.
Hey, you found one of my secret rooms. Good times. Help yourself to the glimmer, but leave the exotics for me. When I get out of this tower,
Exotics and glimmer, you say?
There's nothing in here but fallen caches.
They took my loot? It's like there's no rules.
And there's this card on the floor. And this will kill all arguments ever.
A jack of spades?
Yeah, I had a whole system to keep track of things. The royal cards stood for weapons. Spades meant hake, clubs for Crux Lomar, diamonds for Amalon, and hearts... well, hearts were for this girl I knew.
What was her name?
Don't you have a stealth track to find?
Character development, it's a thing. It's something Bungie apparently didn't know how to do in year one. Oh wait. Yeah, have you guys actually read into the development cycle of this? Like at the last 6 months, the game just completely changed. Oh, freaked me out, dude. Okay, so hopefully Galley can do some damage to him. Well, if he stops teleporting. Oh, the wolf rounds didn't activate, guys. Did you see that? What in the world? Why didn't the wolf rounds activate? Okay, now here's the biggest issue I have with this mission, the scions here. These scions are such a huge pain in the butt. Because as I said earlier, they multiply. And with this multiplication, that's just all they do, is they multiply, and they multiply, and they multiply. It's nuts. It's crazy. Oh, and I'd like to address an issue I heard on my, re-listening to some of the audio I had for the past 4 episodes, I believe. Actually I had preview audio on my, recording software, so I can hear my audio as it's being recorded in real time, but with the delay from it being read through a USB device and everything, there's a delay. There's about a 4-second delay on screen. See, like I reloaded there, and I can still see the reload happening on my computer screen. I'm going to die, so I'm going to go ahead and pop my bubble here. And I noticed that my preview audio, the microphone was picking it up, and I apologize for that. That was just something I had no idea could happen.
That thing seemed pretty mad. Oryx must still be holding a grudge for us. You know.
Look at that.
Things won't
Yeah, I
get any
apologize
easier
for
over
that
there.
audio issue. I'm still
Finally
learning
still
how to
good?
do all of this. I didn't even know that was
Are you
happening.
sure it's still here?
Exotic hands.
It's
Okay.
like all things. You gotta know where to look. Enter frequency 5982, Ghost.
Yeah. So I apologize for that. That was something I should have noticed was going on and didn't notice.
There it is.
The best hiding places are always in plain sight. Transmat it out of there. I'll get it set up. Just do me a favor. If you find anything else I've hidden, leave it for me. There'll be treasure enough for everyone on the Dreadnought.
Yo. Survive the Dreadnought's super weapon and establish a beachhead for the Vanguard. Okay, so we gotta do the mission, the Dreadnought, and I'm gonna go ahead and I think there's a cutscene here. I don't know if I have to go back to the tower. It's not my ship.
Maintenance pending. Requesting visual confirmation.
Yep, that's the last one. Port side.
Confirmed.
Interest in tech, Cade? Isn't this Eris Morn ship?
Is it? Huh. You know, you're a true artist. Can't even see the join.
Cute. But Zavala's got sign-off on all launches. Need a log while I'm letting it go.
Stargazing tour? Okay. How about an unsanctioned op using modified stealth tech to infiltrate a dreadnought above Saturn's rings so we can knock out its weapons, create a transmat zone, and send in the cavalry?
How about test flight? It'll be waiting for you when you're ready.
Me? Oh, I'm not flying that thing.
The ship to the right is so ugly. Very picky on the way my ships look. Alright, so yeah, we'll go ahead and call that an episode. I appreciate you watching, and I hope you stick around a bit longer. We're just getting into the good stuff. It's gonna get good. I promise you that. Go ahead and put on all this new armor I got. Oh, look even cooler now. All this new armor I got. Can't believe I got an exotic gauntlet engram. That makes me very happy. I did not expect to get that at all. So, I have an upgrade. Oh. Yes, yes, yes. Increase damage. You can still increase the damage. After I transcended it. I do believe I did that on camera. I hope I did. Blessing of Light. Yes. Blessing of Light is pretty much Armor of Light, but you can carry it outside of the bubble. So you can step into the bubble, get your Blessings of Light, and still have your Armor of Light follow you outside of it. So I'm going to destroy these blues. And then I will see you guys. What did I just dismantle? I do believe it's that blue launcher. I was not paying attention. I was looking on my computer screen. But nonetheless, I will see you guys next time.